Uh, would like to go back to Israel because they are the one who are taking the shots right now. They are actually in charge and they are ruling the world events. Do you think that there is eschatological motivation in Israel politics, in Netanyahu politics? We have this organization called the Third Temple, which is government funded, and it's in charge to make the Third Temple, and you will explain to our viewers what does that mean in their eschatology. We also have this viral interview between a rabbi and a young Netanyahu, when the rabbi is scolding Netanyahu, saying, "Where is the Messiah?" And he answered, "We are working on it, we are working on it." So do you think there is an eschatological motive in Netanyahu's politics? And let me remind you that this morning when British recognition of Palestine happened, that Netanyahu explicitly mentioned the end of the world will be coming. And I don't think he's joking.
To answer you, I have to go to the Quran, to Gog and Magog. And it is such a pity that although the Quran speaks on the subject of Gog and Magog, our people, unfortunately, choose a different route to study the subject. They go to the Hadith, whereas I go to the Quran. And when I go to the Quran, I find that the Quran speaks of a town, and the Lord God destroyed that town. And he expelled the people of the town. And then he placed a ban on them that they could never return to reclaim this town as their own until Gog and Magog are released. And when they are released, they will spread out all over the world. And with their indestructible power, they'll take control of power in the world. And this, Maria, is an event which will occur only once in history. And I'm now addressing the young ones in the Balkans. Put on your thinking caps. The elders sometimes don't think, but the young ones, put on your thinking cap. Which town is this? When they spread out all over the world and they take control of the power of the world, they use their power to oppress. They use their power to corrupt. They're an evil people. Anything they touch, they transform it into something evil, nasty. These people, Gog and Magog, will then bring these people back to that town. 2,000 years after they had been expelled. Which town is it? My eschatology and that of my teacher and his teacher is that the town is Jerusalem. How do I know that the town is Jerusalem? Answer, our prophet said it. He says that the Lord God will destroy Gog and Magog in Jerusalem. He said that the Lord God will destroy Gog and Magog in Jerusalem. Jerusalem. And therefore, the town is Jerusalem. And therefore, the people who were expelled were the Jews. And they were banned from returning to Jerusalem for 2,000 years. So who brought them back? Who brought the Jews back to Jerusalem to reclaim it as their own? Is the Quran silent on this most fantastic event in human religious history? Is the Quran silent? Or is it that you are not studying the Quran? The Quran is not silent. The Quran is saying that those who brought the Jews back to Jerusalem to reclaim it as their own, 2,000 years after they had been expelled and banned from returning, they are Gog and Magog. And so Gog and Magog are not only those who control power in the modern West, with NATO and the European Union, but Gog and Magog are also those who control power in Israel. So it's not that they're pursuing an eschatological agenda. More than that, worse than that, they're taking the Jews on a ride. And it's the last ride on which they'll ever go. And at the end of this road, there'll be the utter destruction of the Jews. And so mine is a solitary voice, Maria, because I have recognized that there are Jews who are righteous people. I just had a session in Wembley in London with 2 Jewish rabbis, and these were very good people. These were men who showed integrity, supporting the Palestinians, and they were rabbis. And so I have to say to the Jewish world, it's time for you to get off that train, because those who control power in Israel are taking you to your destruction. The eschatology that they are planting in your minds is that we are taking Israel to become the ruling state in the world, and therefore that validates our claim, and that soon the Messiah is going to come and rule the world from Jerusalem. It's not the Messiah, it's the Antichrist.